What's up, good people? What's up, good people? What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Welcome to a short break. I appreciate everybody jumping in, start signing on, getting going. We're about to get this party going. Appreciating the good brother Stephen Hill for jumping in. And check it out. Stephen Hill didn't just pop in by himself. He brought friends. So we're going to have this thing going. I'm going to play a little bit. Check this out. This is going to be so hip hop. So hip hop this episode. We got we talking about Wu-Tang, talking about the Shaolin, we talking about Shakey Dog, we talking about all the cool things that's hip hop, straight NYC. That's why I had to throw on my Brooklyn. Tank top today while we out in this beautiful what you call this? I call this is actually good people. These are the Cliffs of Moher. If you've never been to Ireland, Ireland has these things called the Cliffs of Moher. And I went there, I think about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I had a beautiful time. Took some beautiful pictures and all this beautiful things, man. So I just want to say what's up to everybody. We are joining in. People are loading in, and I appreciate it. How everybody doing? I see everybody starting to log in. I'm starting to see people get on. Let me know how y'all been doing, how y'all been holding out during this period, during this quarantine time. Myself, I've been reading, writing, and arithmetic. You know, thank God for like social media for certain things, because I've been checking in, watching D Nice do his thing. Been watching all the cool people just like straight up get online and show up and show out for the people. So y'all jump in and let me know what people been up to and what y'all been doing. I see people are starting to build up. People are starting to build up. People are starting to come into the fold. I appreciate it. Yo, it's been a trip. I just did a jog. I just had a nice little run myself. So it's I've been, getting it in that way. You know what I've been doing actually to make that take up some time? I started back doing Insanity. Shout out to Shanti, that's his name. Shout out to Shanti. Oh my God, is that Tiffany? Tiffany, oh, thank you for joining in, Tiffany. You got in. Congrats. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to a short break. That's how we're gonna do it. Boom. We got New Orleans checking in from a bike ride in New Orleans. Straight up. What up? What up? Thank God himself. Hallelujah. Yes. Hallelujah, everybody. We always got to have the God in your life. Have God at this time of need. So thank you. Yes. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate you. Thank you, Tip. Yeah, people, we're starting to get people to log in and sign in. So we're getting our group together. We have some really cool folks going to be jumping in. One of the folks that we're going to, we've been having conversations offline, been having conversations in real life for about, I don't know how long I think I've known Steve. Steven was killing it. I mean, when I say this brother was killing it during the festival time, like you go to a festival, Steve is there. Stephen Hill is there with a project and most likely winning an award. This brother gets it in as an actor. He lays it down. New York bred. You know what, man? We was having our conversation online. I'm just gonna bring Steve on, and we're gonna bring on Steve. What's up, bro?
Yo, what up?
There we go, everybody. Hey, let's give him a hand. Everyone, get that man a hand in the comment section. We got the good brother Stephen Hill.
What's up? Oh man.
From all your favorite movies.
Mr. Black Star. You know, it's funny. I was about to rock this joint. Hold on, let me see.
While he going, if you want to check Steve out, killing in Widows, killing in Magnum PI right now. The brother's doing his thing.
I figured I'd go a little brighter, you know what I'm saying? Since I'm out in Hawaii, but I was gonna rock the
That's what's up, man. Yo, shout out to Black Star. Shout out to Black Star Film Festival, man. We love that festival. It's so dope.
Yo, it's one of the best, one of my faves.
All right, so Steve, tell what you been doing, man? What you been doing during this time? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me make sure I heard this right. You're in Hawaii, right?
I'm in Hawaii. Yeah. I'm in Hawaii.
How's it being trapped in paradise?
It's all right. You know, you already kind of feel quarantine here. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you start getting island fever after about a couple of months. You know, you realize it's only 30 miles one way, 40 miles the other way. So, you know, after a while, you're like, wait a minute, damn, you drive for a little while, you hit the water. You drive for a little while the other way, you hit the water. You know what I mean? You're like, wait a minute, this joint is small as hell. Just imagine going to New York, but you couldn't go to Brooklyn.
Ooh.
You couldn't go to Brooklyn, you couldn't go to Bronx, you only could stay in Harlem.
Only stay in Harlem?
I mean, that bad.
What do you say?
It's not that bad of a place to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, Harlem is not what Harlem used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Harlem is not what Harlem used to be.
Yeah. So imagine if you could only stay in Harlem. That's what it starts to feel like after a little while. But you could only stay in Harlem, but there's no Harlem feel to it. Man, there's no Harlem. You know what I mean?
So you trapped on I don't know. So listen, my only time I was in Hawaii. Yeah, when I hit you, I was in Hawaii over in December, but that was my first time there, man. We had a great time. Matthew said, "What's up, Steve? Steve, can you see our comments popping up? Just want to make sure you can see things."
Oh, I'm in a private chat. Hold on, let me go to. Oh, okay. Now I'm on the live comments. I see.
Yeah, you see all the people that's hopping in.
Oh, Matthew Chen. Yeah. He supports the show. He watches Magnum.
Oh, he watches Magnum. There we go.
Stephanie Jordan watches Magnum as well. What's up, Steph?
All right, you said Steph. There we go. Hey, what's up? There we go. Now go. You said that you're trapped in paradise, but without any amenities of coaching.
It's you know, I'm used to New York and used to that kind of like, you know, I'm used to being able to go to like Afro Punk or go to you know, Dance Africa, you know, Dance Theater Harlem, you know, that sort of
all
thing.
All the cultural things that make New York.
Things that I miss at home. You know, I don't get to do that here, but you know, I get to explore new things here. You know, like stand up paddle boarding. I wasn't doing any of that on the East River. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't doing no stand up paddle boating on the East River. You show, but I mean, Cats is landing airplanes in the Hudson, baby. You can do a couple of paddles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got Jeremy Sample in the building. You know, just so y'all know that me and that brother, I just put up something on my IG the other day. It was a quick screen grab of me and Cadillac Records. That was the day I met that dude.
Oh, doing Cadillac Records?
Yeah. We both had to beat up Adrian Brody, but really he did all the work. I just was like the dude that was like the lookout kind of dude.
He was the heavy.
Yeah, and I learned that early lesson. I was like, yo, what you don't do is tell people, yo, I'm gonna be in this movie. You do not do that. You know, and they be like, yo, I never saw you, bro. Like you said you were in the movie, but I didn't see you in that movie. So so yeah, man, I learned not to do that. You know, in Cadillac Records. But yeah, Jeremy was in. We were both kind of in it like real quick, and yeah, we did look, you got the Black Star T-shirt right there.
While this is going on, we're gonna be playing a couple things, couple behind the scenes. There's a great set. While we're having this conversation and we're building our audience and our people are coming in, we're going to be playing some behind the scenes from the show, from Shakey Dog and everything. Now and real quick, this is what I'm saying about filmmakers and independent filmmakers and how prepared they are and how dope they are. What I got for what I got for Shakey Dog, the package that I got for displaying was perfect. It had all the EPK, it had all the behind the stills, it had things that I can pull from to advertise and push everything that's going with the short film. So I appreciate everyone that was behind putting everything together and the team that's behind putting everything together for Shakey Dog for us to show today. Good work, good people.
Yeah, that's Louis and Louis A. Moore, the director, and John Michael Neal. You know, them dudes, man, they did all kinds of, especially John did all this crazy behind the scenes videos for that one of them you're looking at now, you know, all these little mini shorts, you know, it was a lot of that went into actually doing this. But, you know, hopefully it's one of those things that people might discover one day randomly and be like, yo, what is all of this? This is dope, you know? And so, you know, it's for the culture. Everybody likes to say for the culture, but we really doing for the culture. Look at that. See, I'm talking about how if I had the money, I would have got the joints. You know, at the time, I would have got half of those dyed. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, man. Hey, so check this out. We are also, this is a good time, good people. So let's not enjoy ourselves. So I've made me a good drink. I know you don't want to say not.
I got extra pulp in my The only thing about the extra pulp, you can't throw these in the washing machine in the dishwasher.
Oh, okay.
You don't really clean the pulp out of there, so you know you got to do a lot of hand washing when you get the extra pulp. But I like.
Hey man, listen, I know you live in that Magnum PI Hawaii life, but sometimes you got to get your hands dirty, player.
Hey, I don't mind. I prefer to wash my dishes with my hands anyway. So.
I got a dishwasher. I use my wash with my hands. There we go. Cocktail hour. We got Tiffany. That's what you're drinking on. What you drinking on? I got a vodka lemonade. Steve drinking that extra pulp orange juice. Who else got some? Who else drinking on some? Chime in. We'll love to hear what you're drinking on, man. We love to hear what you're drinking on. But yo, this is so dope, man. Hey, before you came on, I was playing some of the. They actually created a soundtrack, a score for the film that we were playing in the intro, which is so dope. I mean, when I say detail to character, it's detail to every little detail was focused on and paid attention to, which we really enjoy. All right, Stephanie, we see you got some red wine over there. Okay, Michael Chin, you got the H2O. I see you. There we go. That's what's up. Hey, tell me a little bit about how y'all, how this came together, how you got up on this.
Who, me? Oh, so look, I'm like, who, me? Oh, I'm actually hitting people to tell them to join in. But
okay. Hey, listen. You know what, Steve? We can. You know what? That's a question that you can talk about a little later. We're gonna bring in a couple folks for a second, just while we building up and getting everybody coming on board. We're gonna bring up. Let's see. Let's bring Lewis into the camp.
Yo.
What's up?
What's good? Can you hear me?
Lewis, I'm trying to get my beard like you.
You got all that Magnum gray in there.
Yeah. This is and during the COVID, everybody is coming from behind the veil a little bit. Puffy Old joint is gray.
The makeup artist ain't dye you out real quick.
You got a mule.
I know.
How you doing over there, brother? Where are you at?
I'm in Philly right now. I'm home.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm home right now. In Philly, drinking some of this Suntory, this good whiskey right here.
See, I'm normally a whiskey guy, man, but I had some vodka lemonade left over, so I said, you know what? Why not have a vodka lemonade day?
I figured it was a celebration, so I could sip on
Suntory time over there.
Yeah, it's a celebration, everybody.
A little bit.
Let's enjoy ourselves.
A little bit of a celebration.
Yeah, let's enjoy ourselves. So how you holding up, man? How's Philly doing?
Philly's great right now. Everybody locked in. So, I just, I go out with my camera, get some photos, get a little videos, go behind the scenes stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty chill. Weather kind of cold, but ain't nothing you could do about that.
You said the weather's kind of cold?
Yeah, man. It's been like in the 50s. I'm been waiting for it to get to in the 70s and the 80s real quick, but it's not happening. It's not happening at all.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
LA just got decent weather today. We just got decent weather today to do something. I think one of the main reasons LA's numbers is down is because of it's been cold and rainy a lot of the times that we've been quarantined a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I just trying to keep you in the house. If it's cold out, if it was like 80 degrees, nah.
In LA, yeah. In LA, they don't play around with that.
Not even here. People was outside barbecuing the other day. It was 80 degrees last week. People was outside having cookouts, block parties and everything.
Block parties and everything?
They're doing block parties and everything.
Yo, people want to get out, man. People want to get outside, man.
You can't go from winter to just being trapped in the house and you can't.
There's no way. Yo, when the weather breaks, it's over. This has got to be done.
It's over.
We better hope. We better hope that the hot weather kills the little virus or whatever, burns off the little knobs on the virus.
Listen, they sending people home from Jersey. If you drive to like Jersey and Delaware, they send you home. It's like, nah, you can't get here. You gotta go home.
I heard people are driving over to Jersey to go to the liquor store.
Yeah, I had somebody go pick me up something yesterday because he live in Jersey. They opened up the online wine and spirit site and that joint crashed. It's still not back up.
Wow, they've been getting it in. Hey, shout out to Tara. And Tara, you know what, Tara? Where is my Wu-Tang shirt at? You are 100% right. I went to last time Wu-Tang was in LA. I got a chance to check out the Wu-Tang. It was everybody. They even had ODB's son doing the ODB parts for the it was fire. It was dope. I need to find my Wu-Tang t-shirt. For sure.
Yo, I gotta say, because people over here mad right now. I'm reading these comments. They mad. They think we're not being I got masks on deck.
Oh yes.
I got this one from a cop. One of my barber's wife is a cop. She gave me this joint. I got this one from Amy Hill that's on the show with me on Magna PI. And then I got another one that just came in the mail from Wardrobe.
You got one to match the turban joint?
Yeah, I got all kinds of joints. I should have, especially for this, I should have did my PLO joint, my PLO style Buddha monks on the aisle joint and wrapped it around. But we are taking it seriously. I go out try to go out every day and get a little run. It's not as crazy as it is everywhere. It's not all everything fits approach to everybody's what's the word I'm looking for? Everybody's approach to this thing can't be exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? So like, for instance, we have a total of I think like 300 cases here. So we're not gonna be as locked down as some place like New York City. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. So I do go out and I do put my mask on. Some people don't put their mask on.
Right.
It's huge, bro. Like, damn.
Hey, so this is that mask.
Why is your mask so big though? Why is it?
You know why? Let me tell you why. Because it's called a beard lifestyle.
Oh, it's called a beard lifestyle.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, that's that. I'm just saying that's that man beard.
Oh, hold up.
You know what I'm saying? So what happened? You can get a big beard, like you get a big mask like this that can cover, and you're able to breathe. And this is my Wakanda forever mask. You see what I'm saying? And I got you know, see if everybody can see this. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be wearing that after the COVID. That's too fly. You're gonna be rocking that joint.
This my mask I rock.
That's ski mask season.
Yeah, this my mask I rock when I go and do my run and everything. But by the way, give me one quick second. This mask, we are giving away a mask today, good people. So the good people, and we're going to show it over here, boom. These are the folks that made these masks for me. They donated these masks, so they also donated one to the show to give away to whoever would like to get it. So we're going to come up with a question, and I'm going to let Steve pick who's going to get the mask. Whoever answers the question, and Steve can pick who's going to get the mask. But that's the email address that you can pull up for the mask. To order a mask if you want to get your designer mask. They've made some for the good people at UPS. They've made them for the hospital. They made them all around. But also they have that I forgot the NC or N9 screening. That's all put into these masks. Now I might not be saying the right numbers, but y'all get what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. These are the best masks you can have with all the layers and that design properly. Now go ahead.
Here's my thing though with the mask though. So if you look on the CDC website,
Uh-huh.
it says that transmission goes through your eyeballs as well. So everybody's rocking these masks, but ain't nobody got nothing on their eyeballs
at all.
Hey man, don't have me wearing goggles while I'm jogging, man. Come on.
At all. You gotta get the whole joint.
The whole joint.
Yeah, you gotta get the whole joint.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You know, there's something that went viral. There's a lady, she has on a snorkel outfit.
Oh, I saw, yeah.
Right? So yo, you wanna know what's funny about that?
Uh-huh.
I was right there. I was taking a picture from the other side.
Wow.
That's in my building. That's in my building. That lady is in
snorkel.
Yeah. So she might have just crawled out of the water just a second ago. You know what I mean?
She was like, man, I'm gonna be fished today.
Exactly.
She had the snorkel and she had the air tank.
Wow.
The snorkel.
She was going swimming that day. She wasn't worried about Corona. She was going swimming that day.
She wasn't supposed to have the snorkel on too, because
we're gonna get going
right here through the snorkel.
100%, 100%. So look, we're gonna get going pretty soon. We're gonna give about 4 to 5 more minutes now. Louis, we're gonna check in with you after the film. We're gonna bring on someone else for a few minutes. Now, audience, you guys come on in. We see in the comments. Keep on leaving your comments. We're gonna pop some questions up. Next, we're gonna bring up. Let's see. Jay Michael. There we go, brother. What's up, man?
What's up? I've been doing.
I was doing that too. I like doing that bandana.
I got a collection. I had a collection already. I figured I might as well put it to use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of feels nice because otherwise you can't just like walk around with a bandana on.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying getting a multitude of having to just walk around rocking different bandanas like a cowboy.
See, John, I feel like you're gonna be another cat, that is gonna rock the mask just like, after this is all over.
I got a whole outfit. I got like latex gloves up to here. I got like I got masks. Like I'm ready. I was ready before this drop. Like it's in my fashion zone. So
those of y'all don't know, John is that type of cat. You see he got a bunny rabbit in the back seat. You know what I mean? A stuffed bunny. He's that type of dude.
I see what you're talking about. So listen, good people. Now you see how John just jumped in and all the good people. I just posted the StreamYard link for if you would like to jump in and have a conversation with us and ask a question. We will invite you in. That's the link you click on. The only thing that's going to do is ask for permission to use your camera and use your microphone, and you will have a chance to ask a question live, or you can continue to ask questions on the chat, which is cool as well. If you have any questions after the screening, it will be coming up soon. Like I said, we got like 2 more minutes of just talking, and then we're going to go into the screening, and then after that we can proceed to having our conversation with the filmmakers and Steve and everyone. All right, good folks, y'all hear me? Can I get an applause if you can hear me? Go ahead, Steve. What you about to say?
I gotta say this, man. Our film is a fan film, so we just always want to make sure we highlight Ghostface, and if you don't know his music already, definitely get into it and download the catalog or something, or support him in any way you can. And that Fish Scale album is amazing. And that's the album that this actual track is on. So listen to that when you can, and then when you watch the film and then you go back and you listen to that, you'll see how we kind of freaked a couple of little things and flipped it around or whatever. There's a female character, woman character on in the song, and we basically gave her superpowers in the film. You know what I'm saying? So just respect Ghost, and I want to say that up front because I don't want to forget that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Ghost is the man. Ghost is the dada. The Ghost is what's up. So, Mike, appreciate you, brother. We're going to get going. I'm gonna bring Lewis up one more time so he can say something before we get going, and then I will get everyone will be able to jump on and talk after the screening. Cool. All right. 1 second, Lewis. Here I come. We're just having a slight delay. Boom, brothers. There we go.
Okay.
So say a little thing before the film.
I want to thank you for putting this together and letting us showcase this film. I really want to thank Steven for the most part, because without him and without J. Michael Neal, a lot of this project wouldn't have happened the way it happened. And I'm truly honored that, you know, he was willing to let me take him on this journey and do this Shakespearean, Tarantino-esque, you know, hip hop comedy film. And the brother, he puts a lot into anything that he does. So whatever he puts his mind to, that man does, you know, 210% on everything he does. And I'm just grateful for that. And I hope y'all enjoy the film as y'all watch it if you haven't seen it before.
There we go. There we go. So without further ado, my good people, we're going to start Shakey Dog. And after the screening, Jesus Christ, after the screening, we're going to go into our a short break where we're going to have a conversation about it. So sound good? Everybody can hear it?
What do you think of the Kendrick? I didn't really see it.
What? I can't even tell you about it then, because it's like, they got a little surprise at the end. You know what I mean? Niggas is like, what's Shaft doing here?
You like a leprechaun.
Oh, he talking.
He turned into the Hawk, obviously.
I was getting it, kid. Let me see what I do last night. I went to my man's crib. You know what I'm saying? Smoked a little bit. I don't even smoke like that, but this nigga, he had that Oakland shit though, so that shit worse than that LA shit. You know what I'm saying? And he wanna smoke bonds and shit, nigga bougie.
So, you know, my dad used to beat us with a belt. My mom would hit us with a switch. No escape, you know what I'm saying? So one day he's like, yo, don't come downstairs with like a Sunday. Don't come downstairs without both of your shoes on. But the bullshit was one of my shoes was upstairs, one of my shoes was downstairs. Oh, so I tried to sneak downstairs. I'm like, you know, he caught me. You know, niggas like a ghost. He come out of like shadows, out of cracks and shit like that.
Why you couldn't wear one shoe? Like,
they don't do that in church. Got both shoes for church, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
what up, man?
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga right here think he got stories and shit, babe. Yeah, I told him he gonna yo, tell him about that Shakey Dog shit.
Oh, Shakey Dog.
I killed it.
I need y'all niggas to buckle up one time. Fasten your seatbelts. I'm gonna take y'all niggas on some real shit. This theater shit. Y'all niggas know what time it is and shit, know what I mean? For making moves back and forth uptown, $60 plus toll is the cat fee. Winter time. Bubble goose, clouds of smoke. Music blasted. An A-Rap V blunted. Whip smelling like fish from 125th. Throwing ketchup on my fries. Hitting baseball spliffs. Backseat, my leg all stiff. Yo, push the fucking seat up. Ready for war. I call it Team Nuts.
I may have been expelled, but I'm still the best.
Tell the driver to stay put. Watch out. Them niggas on the block, they shook. Most of them won't look. They front. They know crooks. They fuck up their own jokes. Straight ahead is the door. See the lady with the shopping cart? She keep a shotty cocked in the hallway. Damn, Ghost. She ain't old. She worked for Kevin. She about 77. She paid the dues. She smoked his brother-in-law at his boss's wedding. Food had been spoiled up quickly. Big fed step.
Hey, Lamont, how you say you earned your eggs?
I want 5, straight up.
How about scramble?
I want 5.
Scramble's good too.
How come I can't have them straight up?
Because I dropped one on the floor and straight down.
Yo, that's my shit right there. Third floor, last door. Fucking Fred Sanford, man. He's hilarious. Yo, but on the real though, man, I think, man, Lamont and Rollo should have been selling weed out of that junkyard. I'm saying they would have kicked off, what? The 1970s in Watts, California. Yo, man, they'd have made mad bread. Yo, you look paranoid. That's why I can't jokes with you. Why? Why you behind me, Larry? Shakey Dog stuttering. When you got the bigger cooker on you. Ah! Crazy motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, man. That nigga did not do that shit, baby. What the fuck is this dude you in? Yo, small hoodie dude. Hilarious move on some curly Mo Larry shit. Straight Parry shit.
Listen, baby, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, all right? That steak looks banging, but for real, like, I need you to change your pants. Please, look, that ass looks too fucking good. I don't even know who got you those pants. Who got you those pants? For real. Oi. Wow. I see. You punch like a fucking bull.
Nah, B, you a bitch.
Listen, Pop, cállate la boca, pendejo, no me ask for your fucking opinion, all right?
I gotta get some shit. Really? You gonna say that to me when I'm about to eat this? Yo, just wash your hands, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need your fecal fingers back here on this blunt. You know what I mean?
Cómete la comida, por favor.
These fucking Marty Combs on the couch watching Sanford and Son passing a rum, fried plantains and rice, big round onions with a T-bone steak. My stomach's growling.
Yo, I want some.
Krispy Kreme, cocaine, dead bodies, jail time, you gonna carry. Matter of fact, all the cash, I'ma carry. Stash it in jelly, break it down at the Marriott. This the spot. Yo, son, you burn a cop?
Hold on. Somebody coming. Get behind me. Act like you sticking me up. Put the joint in my face.
Yo, who goes there?
Push me in quickly when the bitch open up. Remember, you don't know me. Blast him if he reach for his gun.
Tony. Just 1 second, homie. Now you know, no matter rain, sleet, or snow, you supposed to phone me.
Off came the latch. Frank pushed me into the door. So the door flew open. Dude has his mouth open. Freeze! Frank snatched his gat, slapped him, asked him. Cash, coconut, crack, and smoking effects.
Maricón y gran putas. Entrando en mi fucking casa. Who the fuck you think you are? Okay. Ninguna importancia.
Yeah, that's my girl. Give up the coat. Yeah, get him with the right.
Fuck on, Frank. Motherfucker, you're doing a crazy shit outside, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Zoned out. Finished off my man's wins.
Yo, the coke's in the back room.
Ran to the bathroom. But first, Frank put 2 holes in the doorman's sad suit. To be continued.
Oh man, that's some bullshit.
That's how it went down?
I'm calling bullshit on that bullshit.
That's how it really went down.
Yeah.
Yo, you know there's like 3 false endings on it.
Hold on, we're gonna turn this.
You gotta let the credits run. You gotta let the credits run.
We're gonna give about 16 more bars.
Now you gotta let them see what happens to hold on. Here we go. We also might get Ninja in on this.
Marquette. We J. Michael Neal, there we go. Louise, there we go. Good work, brother. We got it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Man, I got a lot to talk about this, and I'm pretty sure everybody do as well. We're gonna turn it down, quiet it down. Hey, good work. Hey, can we get a round of applause in the comments? Can we get the hand claps? There we go. There we go. That's good work. People is enjoying this, man. Good work, brothers. Good work. There we go. There we go. There we go. Comments. LOLs. Yes. You got everybody speaking up. Everyone's enjoying this, man. Anything? Uh-oh.
That's another little.
That was a little Easter egg.
Y'all got a little Easter egg around? All right, all right. Yo, that's the Eric McKay in the house.
Yo,
we got another New York guy. We got my guy Eric McKay. Boom.
Yo, you got to give Eric McKay a lot of love, man. That dude, man, he's one of them cats you want to see make it big, man. You just
all the way around.
Yo,
Let me tell you,
Eric. You know, I'm not the most computer savvy cat, so I remember so many times, man, when I needed some footage for my reel. You know, I hit Eric up. Less than 24 hours later, yo, I got what you need, man. I got whatever you need. I'm like, yo, where are you finding this stuff? How did you get the Law and Order ain't even on yet? Like, he'd get it before it even come out. You know what I'm saying? He's good at that, man.
Hey, you too, Steve? Like, Eric used to help me out with my computer, man. He's like, hey, man, I just need some help, bro. That's all I hit him with, man. Listen, my stuff is slow. I don't know all the stuff that I've put on this thing, man. I need some help, brother. Eric is always there, always got your back. That's a damn good brother. You're getting your applause being all the way around. We got shout out to Adrienne, shout out to Renee. What's up, Renee? Appreciate it. These are all the people that's loving what you're doing. Eric, jump back in. Eric, yo, let me say how dope Eric is real quick. Hey, we were I don't know if you know the good brother Siddiqui. Siddiqui was a damn good brother, man. Young brother, young warrior actor, man. I was privileged enough to do a movie with him. Young brother passed, and you know, everyone had love for Siddiqui in New York. Everyone that knows him was and had the honor of being in his presence felt how great the young brother was. And so, but anyway, we were at his memorial. He had a memorial thing up in the Bronx, and these fools was acting up. Hold on, he knows what I'm talking about. These fools wanted to act up at a memorial in the Bronx. Now I flew from LA just so I could make it to Siddiqui's memorial because that's how much the young brother meant. And I wanted to make sure that I was there. And I would be there and support my brother Eric. Man, Eric, these fools start acting a fool. Listen, you want to see Eric switch? You want to see a light-skinned brother turn red? The light eyes turn fire red? Mess around. You'll see a whole nother side of him.
Yeah, I remember Siddiqui, man. That was my little dude. We did a play together at the Billie Holiday Theater one time.
Oh,
and,
nice.
It was a Jackie Alexander play.
Jackie.
And, what was the name of that one? I think it was Birthright, and he played this character named no, it wasn't Birthright. It was The Legend of Buster Neal, and he played this character named Hubcap. Because this character stole hubcaps.
When was this play?
This was at the Billie Holiday Theater, and then we also went to the National Black Theater Festival in North Carolina with that as well. So,
that's a beautiful thing, man. It made me think because I did a one-man show in New York, and I played I had about 8 or 9 different characters, and one of my characters was named Hubcap.
Oh, and
yeah, and I wrote
steal hubcaps.
Yeah, no, he was his name was Hubcap, and he talked like this. You know, he had a friend named Grease. Hey, Grease Chill, man, I'm having a conversation with Steve. That was his thing. It was a trip, man. It was a trippy situation. Man, all right, so look, we're going to get started on the short break. So let me tell everybody what a short break is, real quick, and then we're going to get right into it. So I started this because I feel that there are some amazing short films that's out there. I've directed a few, and I've seen a lot throughout my career. I was blessed enough to be a producer over at the Urban World Film Festival for years, and I was producer at the blackfilm.com for years, their national screening tour producer. So I was around film at a very early on, and in the business of exhibiting shorts, exhibiting work. So I wanted to get back into that, and since we have this time all to get together, this is a project that we were planning on launching later in the year, but this is what opportunity and chance and this is what opportunity, time, and preparation do for you, because we were able to do it now. And A Short Break is a celebration of a short film, because we know that every short film has a long story to it. Because most short films are from passion, they're from your heart. You wanted to either make this short film to show what you can do to help advance you to another level, or you just had a story in you that you wanted to get out and that you wanted to relate for whatever reason. And for this reason, we have the fans' point of view. This movie is made from love of hip hop, love of rap, love of Wu-Tang, love of Shakey Dog, love of all those things. So this is what we love about A Short Break, because we're pretty sure that this short film has a long story to it, and this is what we want to do. So The Short Break starts now, where we're going to start the film again, and we're going to play the film again in its entirety, and where we're going to put the film on mute. And this is the time where the filmmakers, everyone involved, can chime in, have a conversation about what was happening at this point. Earlier on, we played some behind the scenes stuff. They can comment on that, comment on whatever's going on while the film's happening. And this gives the audience a time to have a conversation with these filmmakers. Anything you want to ask. Did you get permits for this? How was it working with these actors? Anything that come to mind, you can ask the question right into you can type the question right into your chat section, or you can click on the link that I posted, and I will post it again. You can click on this link right here that I just posted in the comment section, and that link would allow you to jump on and ask questions, via video chat. So you can have a conversation just like we're talking now. So without further ado, I am going to bring on the filmmakers of this joint, and we're going to start Shakey Dog again. But this time, man, the intro off. We're going to mute it though. Boom. And we're going to bring the good people that helped make this movie happen right here for us. So, and we got a few more folks. So good people, could y'all introduce yourselves and then talk and say what role you played in making this film happen, and then we can go from there. So we're going to start off with, let's start off with Steve. Steve, since you're at the top, go right ahead, brother.
So, I called in a lot of last minute favors. These two cats at the table, one Clinton Lowe, and the other one is my boy Dorsey, aka Megahertz. He's a prolific beat maker. He's done he did Bad Boys for Life. He did Nas Got Yourself a Gun. 50's gotta make the heaven. He's Nasser, what's up, baby? Real dope producer. I called them dudes last minute because my little brother was supposed to do this with another cat, and neither of them showed up. So I called Clinton, who we were shooting in the Bronx, and Clinton is from the Bronx, so he came through. And my boy Dorsey just happened to be in town, so they came through, and this is all just unscripted. They just were sitting there having a conversation, which kind of really came across like a Wu-Tang Clan like a skit on a Wu-Tang Clan album.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's Steve. We got Lewis. Just introduce yourself real quick. Let's go down the road, and then we're going to get into some of these questions.
All right.
Was I supposed to introduce myself?
Yeah, it's all good. I think so.
I thought we was talking about the movie.
No, but we're going to start off by everybody knowing who's who and what.
Well, I play Ghost on the joint, and my name's Stephen Hill, and I play TC. It's crazy because Ghostface always says this is Theodore shit, and so I play Theodore on Magnum PI as well. Theodore TC Calvin, and obviously I was not listening because everybody keeps texting me, so I keep hitting them like, "Yo, join on here." So I wasn't. I'm not multitasking.
Not paying attention.
Well.
Busy man.
Go ahead, Lewis.
Lewis A. Moore. I am director, executive producer with Mr. Stephen Hill. and this was my labor of love to all things 90s and hip hop and, you know, and Wu-Tang.
Okay. Keep on going down. Let's say something.
Yo, I'm Celeste Rich. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of this room here. Like, I'm like here with the cast. I'm supposed to be over here. I'm supposed to be here over here on the Facebook comment section. I'm in a room. I'm in a room with y'all. Like, hey, how y'all doing? Here's my coronavirus mask.
All right, Les, you have a question for us, bro? Les, did you have a question? My bad, brother.
Get me out of here.
Did you have a question?
Yeah, how do I get over there with the rest of the audience?
Oh, well, you know what? I can just kick you on out, brother, and you can just go over.
Yeah, let me just.
This is really great point. If anyone wanted to ask a question, you're gonna be right where Les is. So be comfortable and be all right with it. All right.
Oh, I'm in a hot seat then. No, it's just this is great. And I was gonna ask, how did you get Doris in there? Because I totally forgot Doris was in that.
Oh yeah. So Les, I've known Les since what we know each other since maybe
the 90s. Man. Jeez, yeah.
So South Jersey, Willingboro, New Jersey, in the building. Dorsey grew up on my street in Jersey. Dorsey just happened to be in town, man.
Wow.
Yo, Dorsey, come through real quick. I'm shooting this joint. You know, Dorsey.
Shout out to Doris.
He doesn't really
shout out to Doris.
Camera. But he did a great job, man. I was glad he showed up, man. I feel like this is like a real
Doris is not an actor as well.
Yeah, he don't be in the camera like that.
Honor to have him there, man. You know, so I just feel like, you know, just to have so many of my close friends and family in there. Like, look at this, my brother right there. My boy Caliper Soze is on there. You know, if you ever saw the web series 12 Steps to Recovery, Caliber was in there. My boy Sean Neblet, who I've done a bunch of plays with. You know, I told him I need somebody to come be on the corner, so he sent one.
Also, shout out to J. Michael Neal's mom, who's coming up in this scene right now because we got her in the joint.
My boy Ashley from 1199.
Thank you, Les, for the question, my brother. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, let me see who we got. We got a question up in here. Keep on introducing. Go ahead, Dominique. Introduce yourself, my brother.
I say hello, everybody. My name is Dominique Antonio Spencer. I had the honor and pleasure to play the role of Frank. Shout out to Lewis for finding me in Cali.
I did.
Yeah. Man, this is special, man.
Good stuff. I'm going to also. I want to, before he introduced himself, I'm going to have to speak up on this good brother. This is good brother Nasser Metcalf. Nasser just beautifully was a part of this project as well, but also Nasser is also going to be taking over some of the reins of this show on certain days, because he's going to be coming on hosting and doing what I'm doing, because he also has a love for film, and he's a great interviewer and a great and how he does things. So I just want to give that brother some love. And go ahead, Nas. Nasser, can you hear me? Hello.
He got the delay going.
Okay.
But I see Nasser got that should be a new Pantone color after all this is over. He got the COVID. He got the COVID gray popping.
COVID gray.
COVID gray.
All right, Nasser, can you hear me? Okay. All right. Well, till Nasser get set up, we got a question for you from Matthew Chin. You want to go for it, Steve? Want to read it out?
Yeah. What's the question?
The question was, were you going for a classic look with the monochrome scenes?
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm sorry I got a little delay. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you, man.
We got you now.
I got a delay going, man. Yeah.
You know what? Can you hear me now? There we go. That's what's happening with technology.
He was just laughing at that COVID gray joke.
It's a new shade. Yeah, it's 50 Shades of Gray. I got about.
All right. So Naz, let me tell you something, Naz. If you can hear me, I think you should log out of the session and log back in. I think that'll help you out, my brother. So,
Lewis, you should answer Matthew Chen's question.
I am. So, ideally, initially, when I was reading the script, I always envisioned the story that he is
everything
telling.
I said like 5 minutes ago.
Is he back?
I'm gonna have to tap out because I don't think it's.
Yeah, Nas, go ahead and tap out and get back in. Okay. Yeah, tap on out, Nas. I just removed him for the stream, so we have to get back in. And since I'm able to remove Nasser, hold on, let me remove Nas for a minute. And we're able to, hold on, because we have someone in the spot and the place to be that we are exactly happy to that this person was able to make it. Oh man, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to see.
Did you answer Matthew Chen's question?
Yeah, he was trying to ask somebody. But to get back to Matthew's question.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I was trying to ask somebody. There she go.
Hey, y'all.
Ninja.
What's good, y'all? What's goody, y'all?
What up?
Everybody, we got
that question.
The martial artist that we saw the act. We got the actress, the talented Ninja DeVoe. Ninja, what's up, girl?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Good to be here.
What's good, Ninja?
How y'all doing?
Out here doing our thing. We just saw you kicking butt.
I love that scene. That was a great scene.
It was.
Yeah, yo, Lewis, answer Matthew Chen's question.
All right, so let me get back to the question.
We're gonna talk to Ninja in a sec.
So, ideally, when I was reading the script, I just saw everything in black and white. And then most of the time, when you have stories that are told this way, stories are told the opposite way. Everything's told in color, and like the real time days are told in color, then everything else is in black and white. But for some reason, when I was reading this, it felt prominent to do it in reverse, because the world we live in, it's not the same as the world we dream or the world we imagine or the stories that we retell. Everything we tell is always colorful, is always lively. So I wanted to play up on those roles when I did the whole black and white thing. So everything you see in action, that's all happening in the past, and everything else when they're sitting at the table, that's real time as the story unfolds.
Nice. Lewis, I really, watching this scene, I really love that back focus pull on that gun for when we realized that it was empty.
Yeah, that was my homie Matt's decision. He did that for us. I had the storyboard for the shot all laid out, and then he was like, I got an idea for something. And I was like, oh, that was a great idea. It's actually one of my favorite shots in the film.
Oh yeah. And I checked
that one, and then them sitting, Steven, Dorse, and Clinton sitting at the table, like some of my favorite shots of the whole film.
Good stuff. Ninja, we see you kicking butt over here. Where'd she go? Okay, there she is, Ninja.
Sorry, I was pressing buttons. I was trying to see y'all up close and shit, and I couldn't. I don't know what to do.
All good. And we see you kicking butt up in here. How difficult was that when it comes to training?
Oh, it wasn't difficult at all. It was easy whipping his ass.
You was built for that.
Yeah, I mean, I love that kind of stuff. So, we had a really dope session at the studio. I forgot the name of where we trained, but we had some really good trainers, and they really took their time and patience and all that good stuff. And we were both committed to it. And so, that was the outcome.
Okay, we got a question from Eric McKay. What was the shot? What was the shot on? Any filters involved, or color/filters done in post?
So we shot on a Blackmagic camera that I have, and then all the color we did in post. So we did all the color. No filters were used when we shot it or anything like that, other than some ND filters for when we were shooting outside. And then everything else was, done in post.
Okay. And you know, we might as well do the follow-up to what Eric was asking. How was the stage combat coordinated? You know, was it a fight person on set, or was it shot by shot mostly?
So no, we Jeremy Sample, our other executive producer on the film, he actually set us up with some stunt guys that he knew. They put together a previs of some ideas that I had for the fight sequence in my mind, and then once we got Ninja and Dom involved, we got them over the course of a couple of days. We rehearsed some things, changed some things around, and then once we got on set, we just literally we just went for it, and they mastered all the choreo over a couple of days. So there was pretty much no changes or anything like that outside of just like where the camera's going to be. So hats off to both of them for being super great at that.
Oh, that's really good. That's super good. I see you have a lot of I mean, I know we got more questions, and we kind of the lag on the service. But I see that you have a lot of like really great graphics and VFX and things like that. It's like who was your person for that?
That was J. Michael Neal. A friend of his does graphic design, and he brought him onto the project. And once he kind of told him my ideas for how I felt about the project, he came up with all these crazy like trading cards, and he was like, "Oh, we could pull from this and you know 70s, and then like Bruce Lee, and then it's Kung Fu." So he pulled from all these ideas and then gave the final touches of the film, which are pretty much that aesthetic of that old style Western, you know, that Wu-Tang feel to it, you know. So yeah. So shout out to Brian for that.
Oh,
I just want to say how important it was that you know, now I feel like it's a conversation that's being had everywhere. Is a strong female character, although I think there have been a lot of strong female characters in film for a long time, but Ninja in the song, if you listen to Shakey Dog, when the woman character in the house appears, she just gets shot and that's it. You know, that's it for her. But you know, one of the things that's different from our world to the actual world of the song is, you know, as you can see, she kicks ass in the joint. So, and she looks good while she does it. So,
keep it coming.
Like, anybody that's on and looking for somebody to follow, you know, since we've been doing this Corona thing, I've been on all of these lives and watching so many people, and all of the celebrities just shout out their other celebrity friends, and it just drives me crazy. Oh, what's up with Obama's in here? Like, Obama don't need nobody to follow him. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
But at all. Ninja DeVoe is one of those actresses that could use your support. You know what I'm saying? She's dope. She's talented, and we got to learn to follow our people before somebody else put us on. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
So by all means, follow her, because before you see her in the next Marvel situation kicking ass, she was in this joint kicking ass. You know what I mean?
That's right. I appreciate you, Steven. And hi, Damien.
What's up, Ninja? How are you?
You know, I'm blessed and highly favored. I appreciate you.
Always. Where are you at?
I am in LA.
Are you in LA? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in what, 2 years maybe?
It's been a month of Sunday, sisters. We've been running. You've been working. I've been working. We've been making it happen.
That's
but
right.
You know, it's all love when we link.
That's right.
Same haircut too. Both of y'all.
Yo, I'm checking out the haircut as well. I'm like, I'm seeing you.
That's real cute, Steven. That's real cute.
Damien don't got enough Jerry curl juice. He need a little more juice in here.
We'll talk products later.
You gotta get him a nice co-wash.
Well, I can't see everybody.
Stephanie gonna show you some love.
All right, there. You know, I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm froze for some reason, which is fine. I don't need. I don't need to be going long as we got you good people on here. So all right, so officially the film has ended, right? So it is officially ended, and that's the ending of A Short Break. So this gives you, if the filmmakers and everyone involved, if you would like to hop off, you are definitely free to. But if you'd like to continue the conversation about Shakey Dog or anything else you want to speak about, you're welcome to do that as well. I just want to officially say that you definitely can do what you want. But Ninja, what you got coming up next?
Well, I got a few things in the mix. That's not really up for too much discussion, but it's a lot of excitement I'm looking forward to. You know, everything's on hold right now, you know, but so we'll see how schedules go moving forward.
Let me show some love to Ninja right quick, please. New York Days. Let me tell y'all about New York Days if you don't know about New York Days.
Thank you.
New York Days is, if you're an actor in New York and you're trying to hustle and you're trying to get on as much as you can, as who can help you out. It was times where I'm sometimes crashing auditions. And when you crash an audition as an actor in New York back in the day, we all know the vibe. But it was always good when we see a sister like Ninja working the list or at the door, because she might back in the day might let you slide on in to allow you to do what you want to do, man. So I've always supported anything Ninja got going on, and always loved the vibe that she doing, because I remember a couple auditions she let her brother slide in on the low, and I appreciate that. That's a dope sis.
Yeah, I appreciate the love. I actually met that's how I met Steven. We met in New York, but we met on set. You remember the first day we met on set, Steven Hill?
Yeah, we met on the set of Luke Cage.
Yep, and he was all like focused and walking. he was like focused walking to set, and I was just like, hi, I'm Ninja. What's your name? What do you play? And he was just like, yeah, okay, yeah. real focused and shit, and I was all in his face, and I've been in his face ever since.
Steve's a good brother. Steve's a good brother. Steve's definitely a good brother. This is I will follow you, Ninja. That comes from Stephanie Jordan. Thank you, Stephanie Jordan.
Thank you, Stephanie.
The artist is making it happen. Anything else? What's up next for you, my brother?
I wish I kissed Steve.
Who? Steve and me.
Both of you. Go right ahead. Go right. What's up?
Well, currently,
besides isolation.
Chop Chop Ninja.
Part 2.
I can't see what that say.
Yes, Chop Chop Ninja. This is an exclusive. We got an exclusive on the short break. I got to do one of Joe Budden sound effects.
Pop, and I've been waiting. So yeah, currently we are I was delivered this around a few weeks ago. So currently I'm working on that, and I'm working on another project currently right now for the summer, if Miss Corona doesn't keep us in the house.
Miss Corona's doing all type of stuff.
COVID.
Yeah. COVID all day.
She got us locked in the house, but I might have to do something, just solo. So we'll see how it shapes up. Finish writing it now.
Okay. Steve, talk to us, man. What's up, man? What's happening with you? I know you on tomorrow, aren't you?
On tomorrow.
Magnum is on tomorrow at what time? Break it down to the folks.
Come on at 9:00 on CBS. 9:00 Eastern time. Comes on at 8:00 here, but y'all will be asleep by the time I see it.
I never sleep.
Sleep is the cousin of death.
Exactly.
But yeah, so this is a good episode for your boy TC. There's the A story and there's the B story, and I'm often in the B story, but this time I have a little love interest. Yeah, this was actually it was supposed to be the not Halloween. It's supposed to be the Valentine's Day episode, but they did like some scheduling and they took us off the air for like 8 weeks, and they put MacGyver in our slot, and So now we've been back since last week, and we came back to real strong numbers. We had the highest numbers of the evening. So we had like almost 8 million viewers.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Oh, bet.
Those are nice. Those are nice numbers.
On a Friday?
Is that 8 million? Is that 8 million viewers? And then is that added in the DVR and everything as well?
No, the DVR gets added a week later. So typically we go up to like 10 million once you add in the DVR numbers, and that's all just the domestic. But we get really big numbers overseas as well. You know, they just don't translate those here that much. Mm-hmm. We're like the #1 new show in France, and you know, we were the #1 new show in Canada at one point. You know, so we do big numbers overseas as well.
Can I say something real quick, Steve?
Yeah.
You know what? I just wanted to, and this is what I talked to some of my brothers and sisters about, and kind of what you're speaking of. Like you're saying, over in France, it's playing well overseas. Mm-hmm. Us as, especially, I'm just going to bring like African American artists and African American entertainers. I think that we should also focus on being more global citizens. Because, for example, let's say Steve is what he's saying is doing well in France, is doing well over if it's doing well in Prague or doing well in Germany. Those are places where Steve can be selling cars. You can get Ford commercials over there. You can get commercials. Be more of us focusing, leaning into being more global citizens. Mm-hmm. I think that can be nothing but a benefit for us, and especially at this time, since everything is kind of shaky and everything's changing, and it's easier for us to get out to the world more without being held back by some systems that was kind of restraining us just to the U.S. It's time for us to take it more global and be more Pan-African citizens, just in total.
Honestly, man, I mean, the way my inbox looks, man, the people overseas are the ones that are quick to, you know, I don't know if over here sometimes we think it might not be cool to actually hit somebody up and tell them that you look up to them, or you think that what they're doing is pretty fresh. But over there, they don't have that. They don't have those qualms, so they'll hit you up and let you know, like, yo, we enjoy the show, we watching, we doing, yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas here, you know, people that you've known for the last 20 years be like, oh, y'all still on the air? You know what I mean? It's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy.
Just let you know, I DVR every episode.
But here, so I just want to let you know, when you DVR, you got to watch it within a week or it don't count.
Oh, no.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's dope.
You get those numbers unless you watch it within the week. You know, they call it the +7. So you get your viewership for that evening. You find out the next morning, and then a week later, you get +7 numbers, and you know that number goes up.
Well, there we go. Hey, see, and this is what you get when you get artists and you get people who are free flowing with information. This is what you get. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot, because I didn't know that. So I'm pretty sure, but a lot of people are not on a place where they're on network shows as series regulars, and they would know like the analytics that come behind conversations that you have in these production meetings, conversations that you have where you're what's happening? What's happening, girl?
That series regular hit me when you said series regular. That shit was like, that shit was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, those series regular conversations are just to be prepared for them, you know, and so you strategize a little better. You know what I'm saying, Steve?
Don't have, and if you really want, you know, I would suggest to people, and not just for me, for any artist that you like, or any actor that you like. And, you know, I'm about to give you a jewel right now. If you want to support them, don't support them in a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? Go to these websites. Go to CBS.com. Go to the CBS
NelsonFellin.com.
Facebook. Go to these pages and comment, because that's where the fans are, and they make these comments, and then, you know, CBS, the Magnum people will look at that and they'll say, oh, this is the people that they're interested in. Let's keep writing those stories. Let's keep doing that.
So, oh wow! So you women,
so you have a lot of our conversations. I think, especially people of color, we're used to having that conversation in the kitchen where it's just like, yo, close the door. Let me talk to you real quick. So we're used to having these conversations amongst ourselves. But don't have all your conversations in a vacuum. You want to get out there and be heard, because I could look at 100 comments and one of them might be yo, we want more TC, out of 100. You know what I'm saying? But I know that my people are having that conversation with me all the time, like, yo, I want to see more of you on the show, but they don't have that. They're having that conversation in that vacuum.
So okay, I just want to say this so we all be on the same page. So you're saying that that the networks, production, really the PM, the press people, all these people, they look at the timelines, they pay attention to audience talk back and chat. So when
definitely looking at
when more people start commenting,
page, the Facebook pages.
Exactly. So when more people start to comment more about your character and they start speaking more like interested in your storylines, that will prompt the writers and the producers to do more things around around your storyline. Am I hearing that correctly?
I think I mean I don't really 100% know. I think that some of
them
they're just gonna tell the story that they want to tell.
What'd you say, Ninja?
I think that it would help any artist, for their current show, for their next show. As you know, when you're working on one, you working toward the next one. You know what I'm saying? To give any artist that or actor or singer or whoever that you're feeling that's like that's your guy, that's your girl.
Mm-hmm.
You want to just try not to always have your conversations in a bubble.
That's good stuff. Ninja, what were you saying?
No, I said no. I agree. I think it happens. It like when I did the first episode of Queen Sugar, I was only scheduled for one episode, and I happened to end up being a fan favorite. And the more they tweeted about it, every week there was like a whole thread about my character Roberta. And before you know it, the writers just kept writing. So one episode turned into two, and two turned into three, and three turned into 8 episodes. So I think it is valuable that we show each other love
100%
on different platforms.
100%. Speaking about different platforms, if there are people making comments on Facebook that's not popping up right here, but I just want to give a shout out. We got Marlena Marie. She said, "Congrats, Stephen Hill." I said, "You said thank you." We got Derek Lamont Sanders saying that takes a village. I mean, it does take a village. It is a village of us. Like right here, we are a small village right now having a conversation about pushing forward in this industry based off a short film that Lewis and Steve created, and Ninja and all you guys brought the art for us to have this conversation around the art. And who knows what gems come from Shakey Dog being able to be presented to the folks. Because I mean, what you just said is a jewel, and and what you just said, Steve, is definitely a jewel that I know a lot of people just don't know about. Black Star Film Festival, that's another one.
And a lot of I think because they don't have the big budgets to market these film festivals, and people are, I always see people in chat groups, and I listen to the conversations surrounding film all the time, and one of the on repeat conversations you hear are, "Yo, man, how come we need more stories? We need to tell our own stories. We need to do this." And I'm like, people are telling their own stories. There's Black Star Film Festival, there's ABFF, there's Urban World, there's Pan African, there's you know what I mean? There's just so many.
Cincinnati has a nice Black Film Festival. Chicago Black Artists have a night film.
Let's not forget Gary, Indiana, Black.
Gary's dope too.
It's a lot of people showing these films, and they're out there, and literally they're in your town. You might not be able to make it to Pan African in LA, but if you're in New York, you can definitely make it to some screenings at Urban World. If you want to go on a little weekend road trip, you can head out to Philly and go to Black Star. You can go to you can go from, if you're in Brooklyn, you can take a trip to Harlem and go to the Hip Hop Film Festival in Harlem. So there's a lot of stories being told that don't have marketing budgets, but they got some very serious artists that are telling those stories, man, and they're out there. So you just got to tune in. But I'm always talking about it. Also the artist can say something too. There's this weird little Hollywood thing where people get on and then they want to play that game like I'm on and I'm fresh and I'm fly and I don't really know you no more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they do that to their friends. They do that to the, you know.
That's why I think that goes back to.
They do that to whoever you are. You probably corny when you're in high school or something, because that's not really how you do it. That's not how it's supposed to be done.
You get back to high school, hey man, there's a lot of stuff stem from high school, man.
You know, now what it is, people grow up and they just got, you know, if you wasn't cool and you get all of this, you know, these things handed to you, you know, fame and a little bit of money and all that, you don't really know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all that are out there, you know, acting like you know you can't be friends with people on your social media platforms anymore because you're too well known. Just know that that's cornball. That's corny.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Trill Talk. Hey, also Nasser got kind of kicked out. I don't know. We were having some issues. If Nasser can jump in, it'd be great. I'd love to add him to the convo as well. If he's and while we still have it for a certain period of time, while you good people are still gracing us with your presence, you know, we all locked in. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. I wanted to ask something about the writing. What was the challenges that you were having with writing this story?
So I wrote it.
J. Michael, everyone, just start.
There was I'm J. Michael Neal. I'm the screenwriter, one of the producers.
Hi, J. Michael.
Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh snap! When you came on, that was a good little cameo surprise. But yeah, I wrote it. There was a comic, a web comic someone made that was based off of "Give Me the Loot" by Biggie, where they like turned it into a story, and I thought it was cute. And immediately just Shakey Dog popped in my head because it's one of my favorite songs. I love the song. It's just such a wonderful story. Ghostface is one of the best storytellers in hip hop period ever. You know, he can do like the braggadocious stuff, but you know, when he tells a story, it's amazing. So I wanted to see if I could write that as a script without having to add anything, like if it just held together. So it was a process of like reading the lyrics and trying to find the accurate lyrics. I had to go to a couple different sources because, you know, there were different translations, and listening to it and trying to figure out what he's saying and trying to figure out words, because he's got his own language. Like the Wu-Tang Clan has its own language, and then Ghostface kind of has his own sub language under that. So it was a lot of trying to figure out like, what does he mean? What does this look like? It took me about like 2 or 3 days to kind of get it when it was done. And then that was it. It was just like an experiment. I sent it to Lewis and just stopped thinking about it. And then he hit me back because he, like, I think big and he thinks bigger, and then I think bigger, and he just go back and forth. So he was like, well, what if we turned it into a whole thing? What if we did one for every Wu-Tang Clan member? And, you know, at first I was like, I don't know, that's way bigger than this was just a little thing I wrote for fun. But, you know, we talked back and forth, and by the end of the phone conversation, we had a whole thing planned out. And then, like, 2 months later, he comes back, like, we're filming, this is the date, New York City, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, cool. Like, I guess this is what we're doing. Like, I had no intentions of doing, like, our big project. And here we are.
That's beautiful, man. I love hearing the story from concept to reality. But let me tell you, it's a testament to your writing as well, because let me tell you how rabid Wu-Tang fans are. Like, Wu-Tang fans will let you know if they disagree with something that you're doing that's you know, addressing the shield, the Wu-Tang Clan shield. So if you do anything off color or uncomfortable for them, they will let you know. And I've been hearing nothing but praises for this. Ever since I checked, I saw it at the Hip Hop Film Festival up in Harlem, and I was with the good brother Nasser. We came to check it out, and I was like, yo, this is so dope. I couldn't wait to have a chance to platform this. And then it had all my favorite people involved. Ninja was involved, Steve was involved, Nasser was involved. I was like, oh yeah, this is fire. This is definitely.
That was all Steven.
What is that?
I said that was all Steven. I was like, hey, what do you think about this character, this person? He was like, I know somebody. He's like, I know somebody. I was like,
that's
okay,
there we go.
Let's set it up. He's like, I know somebody.
Hey, Lewis, you see how Steve leaning back with that big
Listen, so an interesting thing about like Shakey Dog is like shout out to Marquette Jones because yeah, I was doing a project
before you
with
shout her out.
and
Before you shout her out, let me just say, if not for her, I wouldn't have been in this joint.
Oh, that's the story I was getting ready to get into.
Oh, okay.
That's the story I was So what happened was I was working on her project for Giving Chris Brown, and then me and her we just connected, as like creatives, and then we just became good friends. And then I was like, hey, I got this project. I think it's great. I need somebody I could maybe like reach out to who could get on board with this. And she was like, I know somebody. And she sent me, Steven's information. I checked out some of his stuff. I sent him the script, and he was like, let's meet up. I was like, say less. Hopped on a bus, went to New York. We went to Aboom Payne and Union Square.
Aboom Payne and Union Square. Oh,
and we sat
in Union Square. We usually can go outside. Go ahead.
No, we sat in. It was February, so it was cold outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I think I had a chocolate croissant.
Yeah, I had a coffee. And the crazy thing is me.
Anything else?
Yeah, right.
Even talk.
Giving details, all the details.
So wait, but so me and Steven talked for maybe an hour and 45 minutes.
And that's
from Mars to Pimple Butterfly before we got down to business.
Ooh,
like we had a whole
Butterfly had just came out. It just came out.
It had just came out. Like that album had just released, and me and him had a conversation for about like an hour and 45 minutes on like just To Pimp a Butterfly. And from that moment on, we were just like, oh yeah, like we're going to do this. Like, so I think we spent the next 4 or 5 months just, like working on like how would we approach this project, things we wanted to do. A lot of thoughts and ideas that he had on like, oh man, I could like rock the PLO scarf and I could do this, that, and the third. And so we just there goes Dom. So we just spent a lot of time putting a lot of heart and energy into everything that we were doing.
Good stuff. Hey Dom, how you feel about it? How you feel about it, man? How you feel about everything?
Man, it still feels like the first time I seen it at the Black Film Festival.
I'm sorry, say that again. I'm sorry.
So crazy. I said it still feels amazing like it did seeing at the Black Star Film Festival. Every time I watch it, I always get goosebumps. Still to this day. Like,
Dom,
if I could say
Dom, your
more,
sound sounds like the RZA sound on that RZA verse Primo IG joint.
Yo, what was up with RZA's sound, man? I mean, come on, man. You got too much. Hey, straight up, RZA. I'm gonna say this straight up. Hey, man, you got too much paper to be having your sound like that. You got way too much paper to not have a setup at the crib. We ain't taking no excuses, man. It's not taking no excuses. Your peoples, your mans, what? Nah, none of that. Your sound should have been on point. We was waiting for this. I scheduled a time around that. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems.
You know what? Somebody asked a question that I don't know. How long was the rehearsal times for the fight?
Yes.
I didn't have to do the fight stuff, so all I had to do was kick in the door.
I'm gonna leave that to Ninja and Dom. How long did y'all rehearse for?
We rehearsed enough amount of time to work each other's nerves. Yeah, we took a few breaks in between. Shit got real in a few moments. It was like, all right, we need to back the fuck up. Hold up. So we rehearsed a lot. A lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rehearsed up. Yeah, you're right, Eric McKay. Yeah, okay, that's good stuff. Now, what's happening with you, brother? What's coming up? You got anything shooting down the pipeline that we should look out for?
Did he freeze?
Chill right now. He's so chill.
Yeah, he probably listen. He ain't blinking. So he out. Yeah.
That nigga sleep.
Is he the type of cat to just be still? I don't know.
Yeah. What's crazy is
you gotta tap this nigga like that's you.
What's crazy about Dom is I remember when Dom and Steven first met, they were like, okay, yeah, this is gonna work. And it's just like their chemistry is just like you can feel as though like Steven wants to like coach this man through like life. And Dom's just like, yeah, I'll follow whatever you say.
Yo, but you know, he played that Shakey Dog. He literally played the dog so well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was really. The execution was on point, man.
Yeah,
Actually, everyone did their thing. Nasser, everyone. Man, having a crazy technical issue wasn't like that. Nasser just chimed in. He said he's having crazy technical issues. It wasn't like
my boy Les said, Nas, I never saw a 400-second delay before. Yo, I'm just having a delay, y'all. My bad.
Hey, listen, man.
No, bro, that's not a delay.
Here's the thing. We did test this earlier. To give Nasser his credit, we did test this earlier, and it was working. You know, I don't know what's happening right now, but you know, we are like I tell you right now, they are slowing down internet speeds as well. You know, they're slowing down internet speeds, so you know, might be in that area.
Yeah, everybody's on the internet right now.
Everyone's on the internet right now. But look, I appreciate everyone for being a part of a short break. Thank you to everyone that logged on, everyone in your crew. Thank you for Shakey Dog. Thank you, Dominique, Jay, Michael, Ninja, Lewis, Steve. I appreciate everyone. And also, good people, if you would like your short film to be submitted or to be in consideration to be on the short break and to do the fun, cool, hanging out thing that we're doing, talking about film, there's our email address. You can email the link to. We're going to check it out, and we choose it. We'll have a conversation with you and go from there. That's our process. We want to put that out there for everyone to check out. And is there any last thing? Could anyone tell us? Could anyone leave? Oh, go ahead, Steve. What you got to say, brother?
I just want to say real quick to the Jeremy Sample. You know, I started off when we first got on. I was talking about
Jeremy?
how I met him on the set of Cadillac Records, and you know, we worked a few times since then. But he actually plugged me with my because I hit him up to be my stunt man on Magnum PI, but he wasn't available. If you guys IMDb Jeremy Sample, you'll see he's working everywhere, doing everything.
That man stay busy.
But he plugged me with my stunt man on this show. But yeah, we were just, you know, I was just an extra in that, you know, kind of doing stunt work, but really being an extra. And you know, that dude really put in at least half the money for this short, you know. And he said it was because I referred him to one of his first acting gigs. So if we all work together, we never know how that's gonna come back around. But don't do it because you think it's gonna come back around. Just do it because it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, we just got to continue to look out for one another as artists and as filmmakers, directors, whatever. Let's keep showing each other some love. And you know, I'm always helping people as much as I can with open arms. So let's just keep that going. And I just want to say thank you. Another shout out to Jeremy Sample and to all of the people that did the what did we use? Kickstarter? No, we used Indiegogo.
Seed and Spark.
Seed and Spark. All of the people that gave to the Seed and Spark campaign. That, and if you didn't get your gift that you were supposed to get, holla at this dude. Hold on,
Yeah, there you go. That way.
That was the wrong direction.
Lewis and this dude right here, they supposed to get your gifts.
Yeah, that's the right direction.
Trust me. Wait. Hold on.
A lot of y'all. A lot of people gave my man Mike Polk. Me and my man Mike Polk go back and forth all the time on Facebook. But he gave twice. He was like, yo, how come y'all ain't get funded yet? What's going on? And he gave money again. You know, a lot of people were doing that. And Jeremy Sample was the main one. Remember, Jeremy gave money, and then he came through and just put the whole smash down on it.
He did. I was sitting in the pool when it happened.
Jeremy, you should have popped in, man.
Yeah. Good dude. Oh, and Dorsey was on here too, man. Just so y'all know, Megahertz was in.
Dorsey.
Okay. Yeah, he was on here too.
Always a loop.
you know, so yeah, I just wanted to say thank you everybody for tuning in, and you know, please tune in tomorrow at for Magnum, and spread the word. Tell some people to watch. You know what I'm saying, and let them know it's a black love story going on.
It's a black love story happening on Magnum on Friday, y'all.
Story. How many dudes? How many brothers you know flying helicopters on TV and doing?
He chopping around. He chopping it up all around.
Nigga is the best.
I'm just gonna let you know
on that show.
He has saved Magnum quite a few times. It's not anybody else. Steven has saved Magnum plenty of times on that show. Yeah. There's been many episodes where he's been I got you, White Knight.
Yeah, there we go. But listen, to kind of piggyback on what Steven said real quick, and right after this, I want everybody to have a time to talk about, give out their social media and all those things so everyone know how to get in contact or stay in contact with you. But to piggyback on what Steven said, Steven, you 100% right, bro. If we all start working together, we all start lending each other a hand.
Whose audio is that?
What'd you say?
Whose audio is that?
I'm not gonna name any names.
Yo, Dom, get out the bathroom, my nigga. Is this nigga in the bathtub? What are you doing?
I didn't want to do it, Dom. I didn't want to do it.
Just put a headshot up and turn that shit off. Nigga is tripping. What's up?
All right, look. I'm gonna thanks, Eric, for putting me back on track. Let me guess, black love is the subject of what I was speaking about. No, I'm just saying, if we all just use our energies, our time in the effort.
I'm gonna fight Ninja again.
Oh yeah.
You don't want that.
No, he don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke at all. No, right now. I don't want that smoke. Listen, I went jogging with Ninja. Ninja's the beast. No smoke. No smoke at all. But look, I mean, I'm just saying we all should be working with each other. We all came up, we all were grinding. And also for the record, the ones that was there in the audition room with you. The ones that was going from this spot, especially New York. Our New York people, we know when we would crashing auditions and your sister showing you some love, or your homie told you about this, or those same people that might have not made it to the point where you are. Let's holler at them, because those people, or those are the ones that's still on the grind, but they're about their work and they know they're about their dedication. That's how we need to cooperate with each other, because our community is a community that needs to do that more, because other communities do it a whole lot. When they see you working and they see that you're doing what you're supposed to succeed, you just need that little boost, or you need that little help, or that helping hand. They do it. A lot of them do, because they know that's going to benefit them and their children. Because when we get into the habit of helping each other, that help is only going to come back to your family in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It might not be one-to-one, meaning you do this with somebody, he do something right back to you. But that person is going to help someone else, and this helps someone else, and it's going to circle back around, and that's how you build up a community. So that's just
you know what? I just want to piggyback on that just a tiny bit. You got to do the greatest good too. Don't call yourself a mentor, a little kid that probably ain't even gonna be an actor in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then you feel like hey, I help people. You know what I'm saying? I help people. I do. But you know who could really use that nudge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you saw the people that was in the same audition.
You know what I mean? So as my people say, some people just need that nudge. They already shining, but they need that little nudge to go supernova. And it's like, we know who those people are. So nudge those people. Hold on, wrong way.
Who we pointing at?
I'm pointing at Ninja.
Oh,
right. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Ninja, fall back, Ninja. I got you. Ninja helped me out a lot.
Over nudge, you know what I mean? So just
I appreciate that. Show me some love. Show me some motherfucking love. God damn it.
Ninja need all the love.
Ninja deserve all the love. Shout out.
All the love and all the attention.
All the love.
All right, so look, we're gonna let's all work together. Let's cooperate with each other the best way we can. Everyone, could you guys just take a second and just give out your social media so people know how to follow you and be in contact with you? Let's start from Dominique first. You go for it, brother. And just get this
all right, cool. All right, audio good now. 5G. All right, but real quick, shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dominique Antonio Spencer. You can search me on Facebook. Dominique Antonio Spencer. Instagram @_Holly Blackwood. That's all I got.
Boom. J. Michael, you up next, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you everyone for tuning in. You can find all of our stuff. We're 1193 Productions 1193 on everything: YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Instagram. We've got a 10-part episodic behind the scenes visual album. If you're interested, watch it. A lot of people put their blood, sweat, and tears into this. Original soundtrack, artwork, stunt choreography, all that good stuff. You can see all of it. It's a journey. It's interesting. It's not your boring, ordinary behind the scenes stuff. It's a thing unto itself. Check it out.
All right.
Shout out to Eric McKay who just followed me. Appreciate the love there. Y'all can follow me anywhere. Basically, Ninja DeVoe, the one and only, the only one.
Supermarket. Just don't follow her in the supermarket.
Yeah, don't get too close. I don't play those games.
They just watched your fight scene. They know what they do.
Yeah, she hit for real.
I said I was sorry, nigga. You should have moved when you was fucking supposed to, but you had that 400 fucking delayed shit again on set. You got hit. My bad.
We did it like 100 times. I can hit one time. That's not that bad.
It was like action. He's still standing there. Move, motherfucker.
Testament to staying in character, though.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy Sample put up his at Harlem Stuntman.
At Harlem Stuntman, right there. Jeremy Sample. Jeremy, why you didn't jump in? I would love to have him jump in, man.
Hi, Jeremy. I don't think we met. Have we met?
Nah.
I know we're friends on Facebook. We interact with each other, so I appreciate that.
If you got a little time, Jeremy, jump in, man. I'd love to get the shout out. Okay, Ninja. So did you give out your ID and everything?
Yeah, Ninja DeVoe. And while y'all all in the house, you can watch my latest movie, which is on demand. Everybody always talking about, love stories and all that good shit. I did Bacon Christmas. It's on the OWN network on demand right now. All beautiful Black talent. It's really dope.
Talk that talk. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a Christmas joint.
I just found out that it was on last night.
It's a Christmas joint. It was number 4, highest rated Christmas story between Lifetime, Hallmark, OWN, and some other joints. And it was all us B-list, C-list actors who are just like, I really respect them and really dope. You've seen a lot of everybody's work, but this was the first time we all came together and, made some magic. So, go ahead and watch that. Treat yourself.
Hey, real quick, if you got Comcast on demand, you can just search her name. It'll pull up the rest of her work as well.
Boom! You see that?
Thank you.
Man, you're so nice. You treat Ninja so well.
Appreciate that, dog.
There's a photo of their friendship that is very dear to my heart.
What you got?
What
you got, bro?
I'm not gonna. You had to see it later. I'll send it to y'all.
Okay.
All right, you up next. You up next, Lewis. Go ahead, brother.
Lewis A. Moore _ between Lewis the A and the Moore on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can mostly find me on Twitter. That's where I spend most of my days. And like J. Michael Neal said, 1193 Productions. You can find us.
What'd you say, Lewis? The A is between what? The A is between
underscore. So it's Lewis _A_ Moore.
Okay. So the A is between the Lewis and the Moore.
Yeah.
Okay, but also you can type it in the comments your social media handle.
I could.
People are able to,
but find me on social media. For the most part, if you reach out to me on Twitter, you can always find me on Twitter. I'm always on there. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to Steven for bringing everybody in. I really want to say thank you to Dom and Ninja, because the glue to the film is really, it lies on those two. A lot of the apartment sequences and the wife doesn't happen without Ninja, and Shakey Dog isn't Shakey Dog without Dom. So I just want to thank both of you guys.
Thank y'all, and thanks Steven for bringing me in on this lovely little joint, because if I didn't get the call, I wouldn't, be in it because of the homie. So appreciate that.
And what's up?
And we had fun.
Steve, share yours. Let them know what's up.
Stephen Hill, ACTS. Very easy. Just my first and last name, Stephen Hill.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry. Ninja.
Sorry.
Can we allow Steve to say his piece, please?
Steve is motherfucking popular. We need some attention too. God damn it.
You goddamn
popular ass CBS ass nigga.
Hey, yo. I'm not popular at all, actually.
Hey, Steve, stop it now. Hey, Steve, you just talked about the big friends, man. Friends. So let's not even start that conversation.
Right. Man. Just say, yes, I am. Yes, I am a popular motherfucker.
That's where we at.
You know I'm a wild card.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What you said, Steve?
Just Stephen Hill Acts. It's real easy. That's my Instagram and my Twitter. Facebook is filled up, so just hit me.
Facebook is filled up?
Yeah. 5,000 followers.
He got too many friends.
Oh, okay. But he's not popular. His shit is filled up, but you're not popular.
Before I got on,
okay. So you always been popular before the show. Got it.
Tell nobody.
When people saw when you were like
love right there. I got a lot of HBCU followers.
There's a waiting list to get on Steve's friends list.
Right. But it been like that. It didn't just happen. It been like that. We got you.
The Black Star got you on a waiting list. You got to wait 3 years to get on his friends list.
So we can go to IG. We can go to IG and Twitter. I don't really use Twitter as much as probably I should, but
I see you pop up every now and then, bro.
Huh?
So look,
I see you pop up every now and then.
Every now and again.
Listen, everyone just type in your social handles, and I'll make sure that it pop up on the screen. So yeah, I got you, Steve. What'd you say?
I don't even know where to type it.
Oh, right in the comment section. Right where the comment section.
I can do private chat.
Like I'll show you, for example. All right. Hold on 1 second. Boom.
Boom. There we go. Did that show up?
So like I just made this. Boom. That's mine. At Damien D. Smith. So everybody, if you're looking for me, you can find me at Damien D. Smith. It is always do that. Follow me on that through all platforms. And
my niece is in the building. What up, Holly? One of my youngest niece.
Oh, nice. What's up, niece? Also, everyone, this is my website, www.4910rosalie.com. That is the production company. That is the production company behind A Short Break, and also behind my documentary, Target St. Louis Volume 1, that'll be coming up pretty soon. We have partnered with the Historical Society of Missouri to display our documentary at the History Museum. But what happened? COVID happened. So our film be coming soon. But you also be able to catch up with our future narrative that's coming, Victory High, aka the B, and all the other things that we got going on with the food and that type of thing. And to keep up with me, and kind of what you were saying, Ninja, let's build on that. Y'all at home and y'all want to watch some TV, turn on The Purge. I'm on the second season of The Purge. Let's have some fun. Check it out.
I saw that joint. Good work.
What is that?
I saw that joint. Good work.
Go tell my sister.
Oh, you was on The Purge? I gotta watch that.
Oh yeah, check it out. Check it out.
The show, not the movie, right?
What you say? The TV shows. Second season. I'll come in the second season, start on episode 4, and then we'll rock on out.
It's gonna be a lot of people using the COVID as an excuse too, just like you just used it. Well, 3 years from now. Oh yeah, how come you never called me? Oh, I don't know. It must have been the corona. It was corona. Remember? It was during
but you was locked in the house, so you ain't had nothing.
I got your number.
Right.
just was trying to keep my mask on. That's all.
Trying to keep my mask on. Shout out to Holly. She threw up Stephen Hill's IG on there for everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Holly.
Thank you, Eric. So listen, I think that may conclude a short break, and I want to thank everybody. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Ninja, shout out. Dom, appreciate you, my brother. Lewis, thank you for showing and exhibiting your art with us. Steve, thanks for helping put this together and driving force. I wanted to, again, when I saw this at the Hip Hop Film Festival in Harlem, I said I really want to do something with this film. I think more people need to know about this because it's a dope film, and everyone in it is dope, and they're all my folks. So shout out to y'all. What's up? You got something?
TalesFromShaolin.com.
What'd you say?
Type it TalesFromShaolin.com. If you type in that, you can see everything. You can see the film, you get the album, the behind the scenes, everything.
Everything, y'all. Everything. Peace, my good people. I'm going to wrap up, so I'm gonna log y'all out. Appreciate all y'all. Thank you very much. Peace.
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 All right, my good folks. That is, excuse me, let me, my bad. It's a little shameless promotion right there. Thanks, Eric. I'm keeping that up. There, I'm taking it down. All right, look, thank you for tuning in to a short break. We really enjoyed it. We had a great time. Had a great panel. Steve, Lewis, Ninja, Dom. Great conversation. Our good brother Nasser, who will be jumping in. His face become a lot more regular to y'all good folks. Again, we're coming up. We have some really, really, really cool things coming up for a short break that I didn't even anticipate to come along, but I'm really happy about. But again, just for if you would like to submit your short film to a short break, send a link to info@4910rosalie.com. And your subject, please put a short break submission so we know exactly what it's talking about, because we have emails coming in for all other projects as well. Thank you for tuning in. I am Damien D. Smith. And thank you. And let's enjoy ourselves. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.